boom, 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 boom. Yep. One of the last times I will ever turn on this game. I don't expect. I understand. We are in the final stretch here. We are starting Case 5, aka Case Final of Great Ace Attorney Resolve. I'm expecting this to be like 2 or 3 streams before I'm finally done with this game. I'm looking forward to this here. We've already skipped the intro for the. We've already skipped kind of the intro thing. If you want to see like the very beginning of Case 5, go back and watch like the last like what 15 minutes of the previous stream or the previous VOD, whatever. We've already gone through all that. Let's get into the actual courtroom. Where's the judge? It feels even more impressive here than it did yesterday. There are cold stares piercing me like knives small sides today. Ah! I'm missing around. Look! What? Lord Strongheart. Okay. Okay, fine. I guess I'm giving the judge a different voice. I guess. Kazuma must have known beforehand. The ramifications of this trial now extend far beyond the murder of one Scotland Yard inspector. In fact, events may have come to light that threaten to rock the very foundation of our country's legal system. Jeez, it's so weird to see, first of all, a judge that doesn't look like the traditional judge, and 2, that only has like a tiny beard. The escape of a condemned criminal on the night of his execution, the subsequent unlawful shooting of the man, and the revelation that prison staff must have been complicit in the jailbreak. Britain is currently hosting influential members of the judiciary from countries all around the world. It is imperative that we uncover the truth in these proceedings to avoid international embarrassment. By royal decree, this will continue to be their closed trial. He stood up? What? What is this? And won over with I, male Strongheart, exercise total and unequivocal authority. Oh wow, okay, the empty seats just burned. The 6th juror flames just... As with this case in yesterday's proceedings, those here present in the public gallery are distinguished members of our judiciary, assembled to bear witness to a fair judicial process. In other words, a collection of your acolytes, Lord Strongheart. On a personal note, I find this most distressing, Lord Von Zeeks. You are a prosecutor of exceptional talent. Much like your brother Clint, in fact. I'm so weird just having to give the judge a voice that isn't like slightly old. I mean, not like Strongheart's voice is anything different. It's just my voice, but stern. What the? That is not a gavel. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. For the trial of Barack Von Zeeks, who officially stands accused of murder. What, no birds? Counsels for the prosecution and defense. Are you in full readiness to proceed? The defense is ready, my lord. As is the prosecution. Yesterday's proceedings brought to light a shocking and disturbing fact. There was a side to the victim, Inspector Tobias Gregson, that was unknown to his superiors at Scotland Yard. Yes, he was carrying out operations in secret, which Scotland Yard knew nothing about. And in those clandestine operations, he had an accomplice. Mr. Daily Vigil, who would be given the inspector's identification and present himself around the capital in order to establish credible alibis for Gregson. In that way, Gregson appeared to be carrying out his regular Scotland Yard work, when in fact he wasn't. At the end of yesterday's session, Mr. Vigil, who had been suffering from amnesia, regained his memory. It would appear he buried his memories of the time deep inside himself as a means of self-preservation. Because whilst he was engaged as chief warder at Barclay Prison, he had abetted the convict's escape. Mr. Vigil is currently recuperating at St. Sinners. He's recovered enough to gain a signed statement about his movements on the day prior to the incident. He's formally admitted to posing as Gregson whilst investigating the Red-Headed League. Which brings us to the critical issue of the victim's time of death. The defense yesterday proposed a suggestion that the victim may have been killed 1 day earlier. This was based largely on the discovery that the victim's pocket watch had not been wound. The prosecution has something to report on that subject, my lord. Really? Go ahead, Prosecutor Asherji. I met once again with the coroner yesterday to discuss the issue. She confirmed that the defense's suggestion could not be ruled out. It's entirely possible that Inspector Gregson was killed on October 31st, Halloween, the day before his body was discovered. I've here an updated autopsy report that includes the amended details. But the official opinion of the investigation team was made clear yesterday. At the time of death was 5 p.m. on November 1st. Jeez, man, your face is scary. There are indications of an attempt to disguise the real time of death, however. It seems that the natural decaying process of the victim's body may have been slow by keeping it chilled. That's out of the question. Oh yeah, you would know that too. There are no refrigeration devices in that part of London large enough to accommodate a human corpse. My lord, this is more than just conjecture. There's evidence to support the idea. We must investigate it thoroughly. Very well. The court will accept the new report as evidence. However, if this updated report is deemed to be accurate, it would give renewed significance to the movements of the victim on the day before the Fresno Street incident. It would, yes, especially since on that day, Inspector Gregson was using Mr. Vigil to cover up his real movements. It's conceivable that he was killed in the course of his secret activities. Do I sense that the prosecution has some information regarding those activities? Scotland Yard put an enormous effort into investigating that precise matter yesterday. I think we should begin by presenting the results of the investigation work. So the prosecution calls us first witness now. Actually, you know what? I forgot to do something before stream. I'm sorry, but I'll be abrupt and I'll be right back. This shouldn't take long at all. I am back. Told you it wouldn't take long. Just adjust my mic real quick. And let's get going. Oh, hi. State your name and occupation for the court. Inspector Gina Lestrade reported. Rippers! Sensitive Sergeant Scotland Yard! A self-conferred rank, but never mind. Gina, again? What's your problem, Oda? What's with that Gina again? Look, eh? Ah! Busted. The boss meant the world to me! Ain't that more for me than anyone else ever did! Oh? Inspector Gregson, you mean? He got me out of the back of the yesterday and took me under his wing. Taught me that life can have a purpose. So that's why I'm the best person by standing here speaking for him. Oh, Gina. Right. All out of the goodness of Gregson's heart. Not all that he had his arm twisted by Mr. Sholmes. No. What's relevant to these proceedings is that the outcome of Scotland Yard's investigation yesterday has revealed that the victim was carrying out some assignment the police knew nothing about. Very troubling. That face. Lord Strongheart knew. So, Inspector Lestrade, let's hear exactly what it says in that report. Come right up, sir! Oh yeah, detectives are supposed to follow orders and investigate what they're told. But a little search of the boss's office turned up a notebook that had a load of secret meetings in it. According to that, the boss was looking into some smuggled goods dealings that day. Looks like it was a big job and all, but the coppers weren't onto it yet. What matters most is this witness is what saw the Reaper at the place too. Smuggled goods? I don't know, do I? I'm just telling you what was in that book. Tobacco, tea, spices, medicine. Good for all sorts of goods of all sorts flow to London by illegal channels from across the globe. Is tobacco? I guess it probably would be illegal. Well, an illegal good smuggled in. I guess that would make sense, but I don't think it was like illegal back then, just in general. Tea is taxed. Spices, yeah. Some foreign spices can be smuggled. Medicines, yeah, okay. Most of this makes sense. It's well known that they're disposed of at the regular black markets that take place in the capital. But the police are rarely able to locate them in time. So Inspector Gregson was investigating one of those black markets. It's been suggested that high-ranking government officials may be involved in black market activity. No doubt Gregson was trying to avoid details of his investigations being leaked to the involved parties. That would explain why he was operating on his own authority, without the Yard's knowledge. And do we know where the dealings were taking place this time? In a particular room of a certain exclusive London gentleman's club. And on the day in question, the accused is known to have been there. That's the conclusion of Scotland Yard's investigation into the matter. That can't be! We haven't heard anything about this. Members of the club have testified to it. There's no question. The accused, Brock von Zieks, was present. That would be very significant testimony then. Oh my! But Lord von Zieks has made no mention of this at all. In short, Lord von Zieks had an ample opportunity to murder the victim. Oh gosh, that's gonna be weird. You're gonna destroy your cane there, sir. Very well then. Counsel for the defense, begin your cross-examination. His angry pose is so freaky. Alright, here we go. First cross-examination of the final trial. So, you follow orders, do you, Gina? Nah, not me. I'm above all that, see? Oh. The boss always had special orders for me. Grab us some fish and chips. Or go ahead, give Toby his scrub. That kind of thing. So, errands more than orders then. This detective is still an apprentice after all. Yeah, well, this apprentice ain't want to sit down and wait to be told what to do, even by the boss. That's why I've been doing my own investigations into what happened. I didn't find much at first. I mean, she's come a long way from just a simple thief. Do we actually have that book? Hang on. Oh, that's right, we got Iris's Lucky Charm. I don't think we actually have that book, so this is a good... This would be, like, good to press. So you went through Inspector Gregson's things. Yep! For the independent Lestrade investigation. I'm sure your superiors would be delighted that you're taking in the initiative. So I was talking to his office when no one else was about. Because of anyone at the yard seen me going there, they turned me straight out of the street. This is sounding less and less like an investigation and more like something else. Maybe I was too headstrong about calling Gina. Well, saying Gina had come a long way from being a thief. Prosecution understands that it was this very detective who discovered the notebook. You got that right. Nothing gets past Inspector Lestrade and her trusty assistant Chief Inspector Toby. Now look at this badge. We found it in one of his desk drawers and had a false bottom. That's impressive. So then I went to hide myself when no one else could find me. So I got up a butcher's and what was in it? Because of anyone out at the yard and found me out, they turned me onto the street. I'm getting in now though, Anne. And if it weren't for me, you'd never have been found out. Or it would have never been found, I mean.
Hold it!
Please give me that book as evidence. Do you have an idea where those dealings were taking place? Yep! It's all in the boss notes. Let's see if I can remember. As I already said, the illegal dealings were due to take place at a gentleman's club. Yes, I remember. I was hoping to find out the name of the club. Oh, that's right, we didn't hear the name. That won't be necessary. What? It's conceivable that the club might be used again by the smugglers in the future. Therefore, the prosecution has been asked not to reveal the name of these proceedings. I know what the fuss is about! It's right here! All I gotta do is read it out! And I could too! I got this reading game buttoned up now. Can I show you what I... Can I show you what I can do? Go on, what's the arm? The judge hasn't signaled his objection yet. I could try to find out. What should I do? Well, I mean, might as well. This is a closed court. The proceedings are confidential. There shouldn't be any possibility of the information being leaked. As I explained, there's a possibility of politicians being involved in this affair. The prosecution is rightfully exercising caution, I imagine. No, my lord. Prosecution has no objection. Kazuma? There's no question that Inspector Gregson was looking into these black market dealings. However, it's not yet been established that he was on that particular trail on that day in question. If the defense requires to know the club's name, the prosecution has no intention of it being obstructive. Right then! I get to show off me reading skills! Apparently the smuggle deal was gonna happen at a gentleman's club called the Groose. Groose? What the... So... We're getting the Skyward Sword references in here? The Groose? What sort of club is that? God, the foggiest. Clubs ain't exactly my thing. But I'm kinda curious. They're not places where a foreign student like you would be readily admitted. Have you looked in the mirror recently? I tell you what, me and Chief Inspector Toby can go undercover. Could you though? I don't think the dog would be able to be in it. I can pick out a few good marks and see what else I can find out what was in there. Really don't think you should go picking out anything. Anyway, that's where these black market dealings were going to take place, is it? Yeah, it's gotta be. That's what the lower ranking detectives at the yard reckon. Says the even lower ranking detective. So that's not gonna help us at the moment, I don't think.
Hold it!
So how had Inspector Gregson come to find out about it in that case? That's the question, ain't it? I'm just an apprentice, so... And why didn't he inform Scotland Yard of his findings? Yeah, that's what I was asking myself. Because, you know, just an apprentice. When it suits you, yes. Anyway, the point is, someone went on that club, no question. You can't say that for certain, though, surely.
Hold it!
Lord Van Zieks was at the club? He was. Detectives who visited the club yesterday to make inquiries have confirmed it. Several members report having seen the accused being admitted to the room in question as a guest. Looks like there's no disputing that he was there. Well, we know that Lord Van Zieks was investigating Inspector Gregson, don't we? Perhaps he'd already discovered the inspector's secret notebook. Which led him to the club, you mean? Maybe. Presumably then, there are also eyewitnesses who can testify that Gregson was there? None of them identified at this time, no. Huh. So the all-important victim wasn't seen at this mysterious club. Why aren't you asking Inspector Lestrade, are they? So that's all I got to work with. I need a drink. Gina's not holding back with that ice-cold stare of hers, is she? Really don't know what to make of all this. Lord Van Zieks told us that he was investigating Inspector Gregson, but never once mentioned that he met the inspector the day before the incident. I don't think Lord Van Zieks could have been lying to us, do you? That's not the only way to explain this. Oh? If everything Lord Van Zieks has told us is true, then there must be a mistake in this testimony somewhere. You mean there are details we have yet to uncover? Exactly. Clue, perhaps.
Oh, I missed! Objection! 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 Take that! Take that! Objection! Take that! Take that! Take that! Objection! Got it!
Objection!
you